In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a WordPress website the easy way. In fact, I'm going to show you how I use this exact method to create thesimpledriver.com, which is a six-figure-a-year business and blog online. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the updated version for learning how to create a website for 2018 and beyond. And today, you're going to learn the step-by-step process for getting your website online fast. If you want more passive income, more referrals, more affiliate money, if you want to sell your own products or services, or just build your own personal brand, then this video is for you. We're going to get your WordPress website up and running today, so keep watching. All right, let's get to it. It's time to build something amazing. So here you see I have a website, and this website is beautiful. Okay, it's functional. If you go and you click some of the sliders on the header, you can see how well put together this website is. Here's a video in the background of this one here. All right. And so a site like this is inspired by some of the most successful websites in the world. Okay. So let's just take four, for instance, Nike. Here's Nike. If you scroll down Nike, you'll see that the sections that they have are very, very clean. And above the fold, you see they have what's called two buttons. It's called CTAs, or call to action buttons. If you go to Apple, you can see that Apple is very well laid out. Okay, if you go and you click on one of the categories here, I'm clicking on Mac, you can see learn more and buy. Those are calls to actions. If I click on Spotify, get Spotify for free, above the fold, those are call to action buttons. You can see how simple it is. And then even PayPal, learn more, log in, call to action buttons above the fold. And so when you go and you look at the site that we're going to build, I'm going to show you how to build. You can configure this site any way you want, however you want it to look. This is just one of the examples here. If I go and I click on Aries, you can see other examples of how you can make, the header look. There's so many different things you can do. And if I click on more demos, you can see here, there is cargo, medical, and construction, and sports news, and personal trainers, and, all kind of stuff. And speaking about Apple, I'm going to click on this one here as we go down, but furniture and design, photography, whatever it is that you're trying to tell the world, whatever your story is, I'm going to show you how to configure it on this site. And build something very simple. You don't have to understand coding. Look, this reminds you of Apple right here. Look how beautifully laid out this is. And I'm going to show you how to get to right here and having your site look something like this with just a couple clicks of a button. Now remember, this is the exact theme that I used to build thesimpledriver.com, which is a wildly successful website. As you can see here, I just customized it exactly the way that I wanted it. I also used it on a client of mine, Sift Institute, and we just, customize it to look and feel exactly the way they wanted it. This is a very beautiful and a very professional looking website. You can see here, we used a lot of different things here, but this Kalias theme is amazing. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So what's the first thing you need to do when building a website? There's only four steps. Okay, I'm going to go into detail of those steps, but it's 4 steps: getting a domain name, getting hosting, installing WordPress, and then creating your website. Your domain name is just an address. It pretty much tells people how to get to you. www.whatever.com. That's how they get to you. That's your domain name. Hosting is where your website is going to live, and that is on a server, which is up 24 hours, 7 days a week. It's just how people get to you. All right. And installing WordPress, which is a content management system, that is where all your content is going to reside. All your videos, your images, your text, your audio, that's where it lives, basically. Okay. And then you create your website, make it look beautiful. So the first thing we need to do in order to get this ball rolling is we need to go to Hosgator.com. You can see that is HOSTGATOR.com. Hosgator is one of the #1 server platforms in the world. They host millions of people's websites. I'm talking about big businesses, Fortune 500 companies, a lot of celebrities. This is the place to go when you want to build your website. They have 24/7, 365 support. Customer service is fantastic. They've been around for years. They just know what they're doing. So when you get to HostGator, the first thing you want to do is you want to click on web hosting. That's going to bring you to this page, and there's 3 options for hosting. You got the hatchling plan, the baby plan, and you have the business plan. Now, what is the difference? Real quick, hatchling is you can only build one website. Baby, you can build multiple websites. And business, you can build multiple websites with some other things like SSLs and, multiple IP addresses or whatever. You definitely don't need business at this time. But let's talk about hatchling and baby. If you only plan to build one website, that is what you want to select. But for myself and clients and people that I build businesses for, I always choose the baby plan because you may want to build more than one website in the future, and you can't do it if you don't have the baby plan. I always like to choose the baby plan because it gives me more options. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and click buy now for the baby plan. So that's going to get you to this page right here. And the first thing we need to do is we need to enter our domain name. So this is something you definitely need to think about because hundreds or thousands or tens of thousands of people are going to be putting this in to reach you for your content, or if you're building a personal brand or something like that, if you're doing referrals or affiliate or whatever, this is where they're going to be coming. So I'm in this example, I've already know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put ready to blog because this is an example site. So readytoblog.com. Okay, and so I know that it's available because it gives me the green check. Now, the reason that I am choosing the .com is because that is the commercial version of any URL. There's .club, .net, .us, .org, and all of that stuff. But the .com is the number one choice when you're getting a domain name. It is the commercial version of whatever your brand is. So I'm going to go with the .com, readytoblog.com. All right. So as you scroll down here, you can see that it says add domain name privacy. And what that is if someone wants to know who owns the domain name, you can either have it protected where it shows hostgator.com, or you can have it to where it shows your name. It's up to you. If you decide to do protection, it's going to cost you $14.95. But for me, it's not necessary. I'm going to uncheck that. It's just unnecessary money that I don't need to spend at this point. All right. The next section is choosing a hosting plan. All right. And you can see here, I have package type baby. If you only want to build one website, here's where you would select hatchling. But I'm going with the baby plan because I like the options of being able to build a website for myself and others for a fee later on. So baby plan it is for me. The billing cycle is automatically populated most of the time with 36 months, which gives you a 40% discount. But in order to get that discount, understand that they're going to charge you upfront all 36 months in order to get that discount over time. For me, I just go with the month-to-month plan, which is $11.95 to do business with the world. That's fantastic. I'm going with the month-to-month. But if you want to choose any one of these plans, 24, 12, 6, or 3, just understand you're paying upfront to get that discount in the long run, or you could just choose the month-to-month. For me, month-to-month, I'm going to choose a name here, a username. All right, so that's what I'm choosing there, and a security pin. You choose whatever 4-digit pin that you need for your blog. And then here is entering in your business information. I'm not going to bore you here. Just you want to put in a really, really good email because Hostgator is going to email you your information. So make sure that you put in an email that you check. Okay, so put that email address here, fill out this information. You can either pay with a credit card or PayPal. And then you want to move over to your next section. Once you move to your next section, these are additional services. You're not going to need any of these additional services. No need to spend this extra money. And so when you scroll down now, you're going to see that it's telling you that you owe $24.90 in order to have your website up and running. But I'm affiliated with Hostgator, and I'm going to give you a coupon code that will give you basically about 50% off. So if you put in the simple driver here as a coupon code and you click validate, you'll see that you now owe less than $13. And so let's take a look at the review of the order details here. 24/7, 365 phone, live chat, and email support, free. Instant account activation, free. Money back guarantee, 45 days. Domain registration, which would be $15. There's a discount of $12.95 now. And then look at this, your baby plan. You're actually going to have your server up and running. You're paying 1 cent for your server for the first month. How fantastic is that? That's super awesome. So Now that you have that all done, all you got to do is click this button here to let them know that you accept the terms of service. Click this check out now button. This should take a couple seconds. All right, so you can see here the payment is completed and it says get ready. We're setting up your account, which basically means they're setting up your name servers. They're getting your cPanel ready, which is short for your control panel. This is where everything is in order for you to install your WordPress CMS system. This is when it's time to get really excited because you're minutes away from actually setting up your official website. All right, so that only took a couple minutes, and as you can see here, the order is complete. As you scroll down, what you want to do now is you want to click on the hosting tab and scroll down because we're getting ready to install your CMS. All right, so click on quick install. That's going to open up a different tab. And what you want to do is you want to scroll down up under site builders and CMS content management systems, and you want to click on WordPress. That will bring you to this page. And you can see here, you need to select your domain name for installation. So click on that drop down box. You can see readytoblog.com. All right. Please don't put anything in this particular field here, because if you do, it will install WordPress on a subdomain, and you don't want that. You want it on your main domain, your main URL. So don't put anything there. And then I want to scroll down here and I want to show you this. Let a pro do it for you. Understand this. At this point, people will charge you $399 to $99 just to set up what I'm getting ready to show you now. So you're saving any minimum $100 all the way up to $400. Now, this is important because this is why I told you to click the baby plan. If you set someone's website up for them, you can charge anywhere from $99 to $400 because look, here it is right here. But I'm going to show you how to do it for free. You're not going to have to pay that. All right, here we go. Just click the next button. You want to put in a blog title, and I'm just going to put in here ready to blog, and whatever your site is, you can put your site name title there, ready to blog. That's what I'm going to put my admin username as, and I'm going to put my first name here, put my last name here. Okay, admin URL. I'm going to use power publish. Okay. All right, so now you can see here is check automatically create a new database for WordPress installation. Yes, you want a new database installation. You want to click the terms of service agreement, and all you have to do now is click that install button and you are ready to go. So let's go ahead and click install. You can see that Hosgator is doing its magic. It is actually building your content management system. You don't have to know any type of HTML or any of that other stuff. Okay, just that quickly is done. You can see here, installation is complete. We're ready to go. Here's our installation details. I'm actually going to copy those details and I am going to put them inside of this text editor. Okay, and if you have somewhere where you have some important information, I have a very, very nice plugin that is called MSecure, and also have LastPass. This is where this information will go because you want to save it. It's very important. Obviously, I'm going to change my password, but for right now, here's where I'm going to have it, and then I'll save it later on. So now that you have that information up, here's what you want to do. You want to go ahead and click on domain name. So if you click on ready to blog, all right, you can see that your website is not up and it's not running. You're like, yo, where is my website? Well, that only happens because it is propagating. Okay, it is going across all the different servers worldwide, and it's letting everyone know that you've registered a new website and that website URL is being propagated. So this normally takes, about an hour. Sometimes it takes less. The technology is very, very good now, so it's getting quicker and quicker. So what you want to do is just pause the video. You want to take a little break. I would check every 15 minutes to see if your website is up and running. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pause this video. We're going to take a quick break. I'm going to check back like every 15 minutes or so. And then once it's up and running, we'll continue and I'll come right back. All right, cool. So it only took about 20 minutes. Like I said, sometimes it's really, really fast. So 20 minutes is not bad at all. So let's pick up where we left off. If you didn't put your information in a text box and you're like, oh my God, it's gone. Where do I go now? Don't worry about it. HostGator is going to email you 3 pieces of email. And then the next thing that you have is the information. If you didn't put it in a text text box. Here it is right here. Your install is complete. It's giving you your URL, your admin URL, and your username. Now, so if I click on ready to blog now, you will see that it gives me the website coming soon. So I am up and running. As a matter of fact, if I copy this and I take it to what'smydns.net, you can see here what'smydns.net, and I was to put in my domain name and click search, you will see that it is hitting all the servers worldwide, letting people know that I am up and running. This website is live to the world. So that is super cool. Now, so let's go ahead and log in. If you go back to this email here where it shows you where your admin URL is, you want to click on that. All right, now, so let's go ahead and log in here. So what was it? I'm going to change all this stuff. So let me go. My username is ready to blog. So I'm going to paste that there. Here's the password that they gave me, and I can't remember all that stuff. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change that. All right, so let's just go ahead. We're logging in, and there we are. We're in on the back end, and there's my last pass asking me, do I want to remember that? No, I'm going to change it. So the first thing we want to do is we want to go in here to users, and we want to go to profile, and we want to change the password. So generate a new password. You can have them use the password that they generate there, but I can't remember that. So I'm going to put in my own password. Okay. And now I'm going to update my profile. I am now going to log out of this and make sure that it works. So, and I'm going to put in my new password and log back in. The first thing I want to do is show you the dashboard. The dashboard is the back end of WordPress. It kind of tells you everything that you need to know about WordPress. So you can see here it says that your site is currently displaying a coming soon page. Clicking that link gets rid of the coming soon splash page so that when people go to your website, your URL, they will actually see it and not the coming soon splash page. So let's just go ahead and go back to the dashboard, and the dashboard is just an overview of what's going on the back end. Let's go ahead and click settings, and let's click permalinks. And the reason we want to do that, if you look over here, you'll see every WordPress website starts off with hello world. It is the very first post that is stuck in there by default. So if you click on hello world, you'll see up here at the top it says yourwebsite.com /index.php 2018 blah 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 hello world. That's not how you want that to read. You just want it to read www.blahblahblah.com / whatever you name the post. And the way to do that is to simply go here where it says custom structure and has all that crap in there. You don't want that, okay? You just want post name. Click post name, and you want to click save changes. And the reason you want to do that is because, let me just click back here on the home page, and now click back onto hello world, and you'll see that it now reads readytoblog.com / hello world. So that's the first piece of homework that we want to do, or house cleaning we want to do. The next thing we want to do is we want to talk about appearances. If you click on appearance, you'll see some themes running in the background here. Currently, you see that we have active 2017, which is not very good looking. Okay, it looks very generic. Okay, and the reason I want to tell you about themes is because this is how you can transform the appearance and the feel of your entire look. Okay, what is it that you're trying to portray as you build your brand, or if you're building something for a client, or how do you get to that quickly? How do you make it look like this? How do you make it look like this over here? One of these themes here. How do you make it look like that Apple or that that PayPal? Very professional. This is where you go to do that. So if you were to click on add new, I want to quickly show you what free themes look like. So currently you see we have the 2017 installed, and if you go down here under featured, you can see, okay, here's a boot frame core. If you were to preview that, you click the preview button, and it kind of shows you what it looks like and what will look like once you add images and stuff like that. You can see the rating over here, and if you wanted to install that theme, you simply click install. It's fairly simple. Same thing as if you want to go up here and look at what the popular themes are, the popular free themes. Okay, So Sydney, you see Mesmerize, you see a couple different things here, and some of these look, pretty decent. Here's the Zerf Light, I guess that is, and let's preview that. 283 rankings for that, and it's got 4.5 stars. So people really like this theme. It's very popular and people like it, and it does look pretty decent, but it's not something that looks really, really impressive. And how do you get to really impressive? Premium theme. So let me just show you here. If we were to go to Theme Forest, all right, and you were to click on WordPress and popular, let me click on popular items, you will see that these are the 2018's best-selling WordPress themes. All right, and I'm going to show you two that I have. You can go and look at all of them, but I'm going to show you two that I have. One is Newspaper, and I also have Kilius. All right, Newspaper and Kilius. Newspaper is $59. I'm going to click off of that, and you see Kilius is $69. These premium themes are killer. You could create whatever you're looking for with these themes. Let me show you how it works real quick. So on the back end, I'm going to go back and click on themes. You see I already have them uploaded, and the way that it works is in your ThemeForest account, you buy the template, they put it inside your account, you download it, and it comes zipped up like this. It's zipped up. You download it to your desktop or your downloads or wherever, and this is how you upload it. Let me just go here. I'm not going to re-upload it, but you will go to Add New. You click Upload Theme and see where it says Choose File. You click on Choose File, and wherever you downloaded the file to, that's where you would go and select it and click, Open. I'm not going to install it, but that's how you would do it. And so it's already installed. So what I am going to do is very, very quickly, I am going to activate Newspaper. You can build something extremely, extremely nice. So it's activated. So if I refresh readytoblog.com right now, you'll see it got rid of the 2017 theme, and it looks like this. This is not very impressive, but watch this. Install demos. And so now I can go here and I can say, man, what do I want my site to look like? And they have all these different categories. You want a car blog, car enthusiast, your baby blog. It's so many different things here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here. Let's just say that I wanted to start a arts and crafts blog, or I had a client who wanted to start an arts and crafts blog. This is where you can start making money. You go here and you simply click install. Yes, I want to install the full demo with all the content inside of it. And you can see right now it's installing. It's not going to take long at all. As I continue to speak here, that blue bar is moving quite fast. All right, the demo is installed. Let's take a look at it. Let me go here to the front end. I am going to refresh Ready to Blog now, and let's see how it looks. And here we go. Bam! Look at that. Look at that. All ready to go. The entire site is set up just like that. All you got to do is go in here, add your own images or whatnot, but you are ready to go. And let me show you how quickly it is to add the demo without the contents, because you can see here you can add a demo, include content or exclude content. So I'm going to add this demo and I'm going to exclude the content. So I'm going to install. It's going to be much quicker because it's not installing all those images and stuff. So demo installed, it was just that quick. And now I'm going to refresh, and guess what? I have a total different theme here. So however you want your website to look, here's all the different templates here, and you can see them on the back end. Any way you want a site to look. You can build websites for churches. You can build websites for people who are politicians, health fitness people. You could just go at it. All right. So that is the Newspaper 8. So let me show you what Kilius looks like. I have Kilius. So let's just go back here real quick for appearance, themes. And I am going to activate Kilius. Okay, Kilius is now installed. So if I was to go here to the front end and I was to refresh, we're going to get this now. And this doesn't look very impressive. So what do I need to do? Guess what? Import sample data. Just like the Newspaper theme, I can go back here and I can say, oh, let me see, how do I want my site to look? And so if I was to go here and I was to click install, and I do want to do that. So this is going to take, a couple minutes. It says 5 to 10. It normally takes about 2 to 3 minutes. Let me pause for a quick second. I'll be right back when it's done. All right, the demo has been installed successfully. Let's go ahead and X out of this, and let's preview what Ready to Blog looks like now. Here's the front end, and there it is. Everything is set up. I got all the placeholder images here, and I am ready to rock. And I know what you're saying. Wait a minute, that doesn't look very impressive. Let me show you how it does, because remember, these are placeholders, and then this is where you want to place your own images. I just went and grabbed an image off the internet real quick and just pretend I'm doing a fitness website. So I'm going to click here, edit with a page builder, and don't worry, they have very, very good, clear, professional videos that shows you how this stuff works. But I'm going to go in here now, and inside of this slider, I am going to add an image. I'm going to show you just how fast you can build something that looks incredible. So there's the placeholder image. I am going to upload this woman running on a treadmill, and there she is. She's uploading. I'm going to insert that image now, and I am going to click here, which is save and close. I'm actually going to get rid of this second slider image because I don't need it. I'm going to save and close that. Bam! Just like that. Ooh, that looks incredible. I'm going to go ahead and publish this so I can see what it looks like on the front end. So now when I go and readytoblog.com, I'm leaving the back end of the editing stage, and look, wow. I didn't do much of anything. I just added one image, and look how incredible that looks. There's a call to action. So you can have this here, say sign up now, or whatever you want it to say, all your copy. Everything is set up. You can put all these different images on the back end, but this thing is already ready to go. And all I did was click a couple buttons, and this is already looking professional. And these templates look amazing on mobile as well. So that's how you create a website, get it up and running fast. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's how you build a WordPress website. Now I want to hear from you. How are you going to use your WordPress website to make money online? Will you use it for affiliate money, referrals, selling your own products or services, building your own personal brand? Let me know in the comments below right now.